Hello everybody and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Justice for All, or Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney 2. But we are now here on episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout. So things are going to get interesting. So we saw an opening cutscene. Alright, hold the phone real quick. So we saw an opening cutscene where Maya was talking to Phoenix about something that she apparently did. So that's where we left off. Also, one more thing. Sorry that I was gone for a few days. I didn't tell you guys I was on a weekend trip. So I'm back now and everything's good. So let us begin and let's play some more Phoenix Wright. What depressing rain. You don't understand how depressed that makes me, do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spill will take a break with the day of sun. Is what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling herself weather girl. She's gonna hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. I would never end up under his knife. So, Gray, I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Ooh. Oh. You're the doctor at. It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you, I agree. It's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, and listen good, and yet, the nurse had the nerve to go die before admitting her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me, and this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident, crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforms her car into an accordion model. Oh, right, there was this. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused the crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Sorry. Still early. Why would I? Now I'm just gonna say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me! I think you need to take a deep breath, doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old, so why bring it up now? It's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means you're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. For me, I don't think I want to go either. So what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. Do you realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, there's something only you can do. Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would he know her name? Heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean, hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about mysterious sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm gonna have her call the spirit of that nurse. That went to get herself killed. Oh. Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she learned to accept responsibilities and became an adult. Not counting training, this will be your first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that's why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? And so I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with a doctor. Oh, so this is before the prologue. Okay, I see. June 19th, 1:25 p.m., Korean Village. So this is Korean Village, Maya's hometown. Oh boy. Why, hello there. Oh, what voice do I give you? What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly. Someone else is coming this way? Nick! Oh, hey, Maya. Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. That's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I know you were this close, I'd have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well. Anyways, congratulations. I'm glad your training's going well for you. Alright, I'm gonna save my game real quick so we can get some. Just talk, man. Looks like you've finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it'd be this soon. With this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Behold, the power of my intelligence network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse. He killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? Tabloids. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard it all from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take on a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. So this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. Korean Village, but I heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium. Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. It's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of the village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Alright, who's the girl? Oh yeah, I want to ask about that girl I saw earlier. You know her. Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Faye. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin? Wait, does that mean she's also Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. Hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearly is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Crane Village. Aunt. Pearly's mother is my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've gotta go. I gotta get going. It's about time for my channeling to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill some juicy burgers. Alright, good luck, Maya. Thank you. Well, at least she's still the same Maya. Alright, let's examine. Rustic, thatch-roofed houses where the other villagers live on the line the streets. They're nowhere near as large or as nice in the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any other villagers walking around, though. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign. It looks like the giant rock is called the Crane Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but it's long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. An old bus stop says Korean Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. It's an old cell phone booth. Can't say it fits in with this area too well. My cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows, I might need it later. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is the Fey Manor, the place where Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. Anything else? That it? Tree, rock. Well, this looks pretty solid. I guess we'll move in now. In the meditation room. June 19th, Fey Manor Meditation Room. Ah, Mr. Wright. I'm glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. Stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allow such a misguided reports on the public airwaves. Well, it looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you, too. Oh, sweet. Let's examine the place a little bit more, why don't we? A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed into it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's one in English. It says, 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. This door leads out to the winding way. The weather outside looks really nice. Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Oh look, here's translation. Once in a lifetime. Its message is people should value their ghostly meetings as once-in-a-lifetime chances. The door that leads to the channeling chamber, the place where spirits and people meet. The iron in the door is tempered, making it very solid. It looks like there was a strong lock on the door to top it off. I guess that's really about it. Anything in the court record? Just this? What's this about? Alright, winding way, side room. Interesting, okay. I guess I should talk to you about the channeling. So what are you gonna do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't obvious? You gotta have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence, and then on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. So how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying in the occult at college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Korean School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is the daughter of the master, right here. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there too, you know. Would you care to meet her? Well, I guess. Let's check out the winding way. Let's see what's good here. June 19th, Fey Manor Winding Way. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking, so I'll put a lot of love into it. What's that over there? Is that an incinerator? Looks really out of place in a garden like this. It looks like there's a room over there too. Peaceful feeling is emanating from it. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. It looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so it's time to move on. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in, although the incinerator piques my curiosity. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come out all the way to tiny villages like this, so every family has to burn their own trash. Is that it? I guess so. We'll go. We'll go. Might as well keep the train going. Let's see what this side room's about. June 19th, Fey Manor side room. So this is the side room. Looks more like a break room. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. There's bedding spread on the floor. Is someone sleeping over there? It's probably an exhausted medium. Take it a brain catching some Z's. If I wake, it's gonna be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea not to disturb her sleep. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Crane Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir. So does this mean it's easy to spot bears here? And for them to spot you? Bleh. It's a small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in my office, it would end up as storage space. But here, it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here, I can see the winding way and a little garden in the courtyard. Okay, is that it? Alright, I guess that's it. Oh boy, June 19th, Fame Manor Channeling Chamber. Wow, such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights, I guess, are candles. Good sir, who might you be? Oh, my name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir, is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Nice to meet you. I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you have already forgotten that if it was not for Mystic Maya and her assistance, you surely would not have won. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. I did become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression. Or when did I become the poster for how not to make a good impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Ah, thank you. Sure. Actually, first, let me examine the place. I gotta see what this all is about. The folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are tattered. The lettering is faded, too. I think I recognize a few of the characters on here. Kurain. Pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface and some branches of the sacred tree have been sent in a predetermined arrangement. Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. These objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, cursed. You really didn't have to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles as it reached back here, so it's completely dark. This is where the medium sits, I presume. There are 4 panels on this flooring. The straw on the floor feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. It looks like I'm just about wrapped up with that. Alright. So why did you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir. Yes. How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So, about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me, blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she's the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Karain channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? It's a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fate clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Karain school. So, how strong are you? It is a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare the begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the master's. So that's how it is. So today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. It's usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident indeed. The channeling will take place in here. In this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. So this room is the channeling chamber. Of course. The place where a medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you mind if we observe the session. Why did I gave her whatever. Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. The secrets of the Crane techniques cannot be seen by just anybody. Well, that never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It's also for your safety, good sir. If something were to go wrong, that is why while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Oh, so that's what the lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She's an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, yeah. Oh, that odd. She's my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say? Yeah, what a cute daughter you have. A pure heart that knows not of the evils of this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Well, it's not like I had a chance anyway. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. Is that really about it? It's not really like I can do much of anything. I guess I can leave. Just go back to the meditation room, I guess. I talked to you about something new? No. Anything to do over here? No. Maybe now I try to move down Winding Way? Maybe there's something new. Hey, you, hold on now. This gal's got a few questions to ask. Sure. I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you since, what, a year? You are, lot of heart. Good to see you again. You're a lot of heart, right? Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, lot of heart. So I guess you're still at it being a photographer, I mean. Of course! And today I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. Just you wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channeling's about to get started. Is it at that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting for? Come on! Lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times, too. Some. Anything good in the side room? No. We're bringing back the cast again. June 19th, Fake Manor Meditation Room. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and our honored guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Yeah, I'm sure I would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. The key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. Oh boy. Click. Now let us wait patiently out here for them. We have some lovely bitter green tea and some jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, have you an impressive grasp of English? From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the Heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the Heartland. What are you? This is Crane Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lana up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Hey now, what was that just now? Came from inside the channeling chamber. Hey, that's a gunshot! Excuse me? I've heard that sound before, it's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. Maya's in there. Oh boy, we gotta save. So I'm breaking into that chamber, dude. I'm not risking nothing. I'm going in. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan? What else? We're gonna break in? What? But there's only one key and that kid's got it. We're gonna have to break through the door. Is that alright, Miss Faye? Yes, but there is one matter, that is. Don't try to stop me. You can send the repair bill to Wright & Company law offices later. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. Slam! Crash! Dr. Gray! I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? At a time like this? Time like this, I'm perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there. Please, leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But hurry, before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny. Oh, geez. June 19th, Korean Village. Oh boy, things are getting interesting. My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here, so I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And they're on their way. That's good. Loudy, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. She seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her, I'm scared to death of what's going on. Anything new to examine? Nope. I guess we ought to talk. Hey, mister. That gal, Maya. She wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Oh, yeah. Lana doesn't know that when Maya's channeling, her physical appearance changes. Then again, weren't there only two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Lana, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep. I sort of got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse or patient don't do what he says, he starts hollering. It must have been real rough to work for him. Alright, well, I guess we ought to go back here. June 19th, Fame Matter Meditation Room. Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how is Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit-severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She's still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. So just have to wait. The police are here. Sorry, keep you waiting. Huh? You again. What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on, so just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Jim Shoe? Jim Shoe? My name ain't Jim Shoe. The two of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do is see what everyone else has to say. Anything else I can examine? I guess not. What's the door here? Anything interesting? Alright, a whole lot of nothing. How lovely. How about this side room? June 19th Fame Manor side room. I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? Oh my goodness. Like, so isn't it about time to start? Time to start what? You know, like the channeling. Channeling? Oh, yeah. No, actually, the situation has kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there's been a murder. So like, a murder is that thing where like one person kills another, right? Yes, a person has killed another person. Oh, that's what are these words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer. Yeah, for all that effort, that's what she had to say? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name's Innie Miney. At the college, I'm studying and researching parapsychology. Parapsychology. That's right. Um, I think people, like, usually call it cult studies or something. Like, a supernatural phenomenon, ESP and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. Well, that's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Oh boy. Can I examine this now? I can. You left the blanket a mess. You gonna fold it? Like, I had a really good nap, and, like, I was thinking of leaving it like this, so, like, it's all set for tonight. Alright, if you say so. Eeny miny. Eeny miny? I'm sorry. Eeny meeny miny. I thought about that. So what brings you here today? Like, so I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Cause, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. I see, then why were you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good. Huh. I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they served for lunch. Oh, no, that doesn't sound fun. So I, like, felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time. Alright, so what happened? So you were sleeping the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like, what? Oh, that. I, like, totally know nothing. So who was, like, you know, killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? What was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like a long time ago, I was, like, a patient. Yeah. It sounds like she's trying to hide something. I'm so bad at talking like a... Oh, well, it's... Do I just present? Like, I'm really sorry, but I'm not all that smart, so I don't, like, get it. Why does it feel like she's just putting on an act? Alright, so that didn't work. It looks like I can't really talk to her anymore. Anything else I can examine here? Just so I'm sure. Well, I guess there's that. I guess we can just go now. June 19th, Fame Manor Winding Way. There's no one here as usual. Ah! Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she's got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. I don't know how I'm gonna do a little girl's voice. I just can't. She's gonna talk. I'm just gonna talk like a slightly higher pitched Maya. That's probably the best I can manage. Hmm. Okay. Um. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Did she run away? I was just going. Oh, gosh, dang it. Okay, that's whatever. Guess we'll go here. Well, I can't go here. Can I go in here? I can go in here. June 19th, Fame Manor Channeling Chamber. The police are busily running here and there, and I don't see a Maya anywhere. Hey, you don't touch anything. Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Thank you, Gumshoe. Can't even examine the blood on the floor. Alright. About Maya. I hate to break it to you, pal, but with the way things look right now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room after all. Maya is... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional, and yet something about his expression still looks the same. So Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead, but he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the victim was first stabbed, then he was shot. Oh, jeez. Doesn't that seem lovely? Not much I can do here, so I guess we'll just go back to the room. Can I go back here? Oh, hello. Let me just save the game before I do something dumb. Okay, well that went about as well. What is this in my hair? Okay. So that went well. Let's go out here. June 19th, Korean Village. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lotta? I don't let me be next. Don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands, mine. Any ideas? Do you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? Nah, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not gonna handle this kind of thing. Huh? What? Curses and ghost stuff always come back to get you. It's just too much, I say. What is too much? Being an occult photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. I wonder if the photos is more within your reach from now on. More glamour, less gore? What's up? Oh, yeah. What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember, I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Oh, she did, too, even. The seance murder. I'm sure I'd like to bring her that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta. Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops with the scoop of the century. Oh my gosh. Oh, she sped off. I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? Making a mad dash. She has I bet her pictures are gonna be important in a later trial. June 19th, Fame Manor Meditation Room. Oh, dear madam, you have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? Alright, everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm gonna give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of Fame Manor tonight. Oh boy. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by police, and I don't even see myself getting any sleep tonight. June 20th, 8:02 a.m., Fame Manor Meditation Room. Morning. Must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. June 20th, 10:34, detention center visitors room. Nick. Maya. What am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here, in the detention center. I finally get to see you again, and It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. That wasn't you. Doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak and I couldn't control the spirit's powers, so I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me. I understand. Right. Smile, you're on candid camera. This guard monitors the visitor's room. I wonder if he's bored. Not like I can ever tell, 'cause he never looks this way. So you're the master or something at the Korean School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think channeling isn't real, or that it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time, too. Dr. Grace said he wanted to call the nurse, so Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. I remember when she's channeling a spirit, her body in the first game, her body will take on the form of her older sister, who was in the prologue. I think her name was. Oh man, I don't remember her name. It would have been like, it started with an M. It was like Misty or something. I don't know. But point is, that's what happened in the first game. So, what exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went in that room with Dr. Gray and locked the door and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes and I began the channeling. It sounded kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes to my body, I lose myself and my consciousness. And then you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move and it was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but you know, I've smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm gonna gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you pair it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But what's wrong? Are you sure? I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these 2 hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose. I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry. I will. When is the trial? It sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called Magadama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Maya's Magatama, slightly translucent and small but has a deep profound aura about it. I can't really do anything else here, so I guess I'm just going to skedaddle to Wright and Company Law offices. I might as well just start looking around the place. June 20th, Wright and Company Law offices. Phew, feels like we're gone forever. It's only been a day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray bought me the other day? Ah, here it is, right on top of my desk. This is like the only thing you left behind that's going to be of any help. Newspaper clipping number 1. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. It's a memento of my boss, Mia Fey, not Misty. Why did I say Misty? Mia Fey, right. The rest of the room will always be in shambles, but I managed to take care of this little fella. There's a giant building just outside the window. It's a Gatewater Hotel, high-class luxury hotel. Until recently, it had been a normal business-class hotel. It was also the scene of a crime in the last game. Poster of the TV station hero, the Steel Samurai. Maya stuck it up here right before she left. I won't say the Steel Samurai and Attorney's Office are a good match, but Maya threatened to curse me with a magic spell, so I guess it can stay. Another crime scene from the last game. A difficult-looking legal books. They stand at a formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I've been neglecting them for some time. A layer of dust has started to form. One of these days, I should try to build the courage to read one, I guess. It's my desk. I keep it neat for those rare occasions when I actually have a client in the office. I guess that's about it. A lot of references. Always nice. To the village. 20th Crane Village. I have to save Maya, no matter what. It's her life that's on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? Okay, well, looks like there's nothing new to examine. So we'll go in here. Do 20th Fate Manor Meditation Room. The meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager, but it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. And there I can examine in here. Still a whole lot of nothing. Okay. So we're gonna move over to the... Anything in here? June 20th, Manor Channeling Chamber. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. Probably take this time. I should probably take this chance to thoroughly check the rooms. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Never mind. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I'm on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. She is one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. I wept constantly for you last night, as did I. It was important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. Can I examine anything? I can. It's beautiful, because the folding screen also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text on it, but I can't read it. It's a hole! Could this have been made by a bullet? Folding screen added to the court record. Ooh, okay. I guess whatever is an altar feels very important. A mirror like Gotcha with a cloud put the surface and branches over a predetermined arrangement. I guess we're using channeling. Alright, looks like that's the same. There's an empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles is really beach back here, so it's really dark. Oh, no one's hiding back there. Alright. I'd like to ask you about a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me, so I killed him. Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first, I struck Mystic Maya on the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique. It's the spirit of that nurse who was inside Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send that nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. And by the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber. This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling the spirit. But Mystic Maya, this was her first channeling. That was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought I'd be calling any danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that would be that folding screen there. It is the Kurain's sacred writings, along with the Kurain's sacred urn. They are the village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out something happened to either one, oh, the humanity. Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just the most dilapidated screen after all. So how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright. Yes. In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. Oh, that's very impressive. Until now, the women of the branch family would thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of my main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy and is a pride of the branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? I mean, Mystic Maya. I will tell her. I was gonna show her the hole in the door. I guess it doesn't matter. Looks like I've just about done everything here. So we'll move back to the meditation room. June 20th, Fate made a winding way. Little Pearl ain't here today. Maybe she's at school? June 20th, Fate made her side room. Oh, hey, like, you're that guy from yesterday. The dentist guy? No, I'm a lawyer. That's right, Mr. Smith, Esquire. That's Mr. Wright? And, I mean, you're wrong. No, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith, right? Well, I got like 3 letters at least. I think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I studied this thing called parapsychology at this college, and yeah, you told me about that yesterday. And sesame allergy too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so like, that's what you meant? Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? If Lotta ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. Alright, anything else I can examine? Oh, what's this? Now where'd this box come from? I'm sure this wasn't here last night. Looks like a box for storing clothes. That's pretty big for just clothes. Looks like empty, but a few... It's mostly empty, but a few folding pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Decorative wooden bear sculptures. Place at the base. Korean Village, the heart of the channel. The heart of the channeling. Wait, it's a souvenir? Isn't it cute? Like, I totally bought that. Oh, so it's yours, huh? Yeah, so, like, this village is really famous for, like, channeling and bears. Wait, it's famous for bears? But it's, like, okay. If you ever, like, see a bear, you just gotta play dead, and they, like, leave you alone. Is that right? Yeah, because, like, fighting back is totally of no use. Has she actually tried to fight one? That's kind of crazy. Anywho. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like, what? Like, the medium's training, or, like, how they inherit their spiritual power. I suppose this village is the real thing, after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, totally scary, she says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too. That's right, her reaction yesterday when I asked was... You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then, what was all the talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long, long time ago. I was, like, a patient, yeah. Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? I don't know. I'm out of here. June 20th, Fame Manor Winding Way. Oh, hello. Ah! You surprised me. And, how are you today? Guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. Looks like the same thing she had yesterday. Well, I guess, I'm gonna save my game first thing. Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. Oh no, I'm in trouble now. If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling. That's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I work with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me. I bet I know who she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. What? So then, of course, you're gonna help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're gonna do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Oh wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love. What? Am I being boiled into a bright... Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid? I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. What a wonderful relationship. Things aren't like... I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm gonna help you in any way I can. Alright. That ought to do. Pearl, are you friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad. Oh, sorry. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her. Where in the world did you get an idea like that? By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which, channeling school? Yes, for example, I study the Karain technique. Oh, I get it. No. Lawyer. Lawyer? Yup. Is that related to spirit mediums in any way? None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much of the outside world. So what's that you got there, Pearl? Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you. Honestly, the more I have, the more I can use in a court case. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me. You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick. She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one, too. Black key, old seal key, green jewel. A green jewel set in the center of the king's grip. Mr. Nick? Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? You're just too cute to call you Pearl. Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this, Magadama? Yes, it's okay. I was told to give it to you. But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magadama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Please take this. I'm sure it'll be helpful. What do you mean? It's glowing now. It will let you see people's secrets. See people's secrets? Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Megato's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret. Is she gonna be my court aide? That'll be funny. That would be really funny. Little 9-year-old kid in the courtroom as my court aide. And I thought this game was crazy enough. Ooh, speaking of... Oh, wait, wrong way. Hey, it's you, pal. So you're gonna be her lawyer, I bet. Yep. Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. I'm not scary, honest. Oh, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing something that's dangerous? Oh, sorry. Da 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 da. Oh, what about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking to proof, we got a few pieces. You've got proof? Yeah, pal, that puppet hair photographer is gonna be testifying tomorrow. You must be talking about Lotta. Actually, speaking of Lotta, I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Just a minute. I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Lotta's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Besides, you must realize by now, pal, there's no way anyone other than my fate could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh? Could have sworn I had cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching his pockets, and boy are those big. I guess it looked really interesting, too. And do you have a copy, pal? Copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. About Maya's trial tomorrow, I've got two pieces of news for you, pal. Two? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So which do you want to hear first? I don't really care as long as it doesn't change the fact that I'm not gonna like it. Alright, pal, well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. Why him again? What? Von Karma? Oh my gosh. Manfred von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple, that being Edgeworth. A horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Actually, he did lose a trial, and that was in the last game. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stay in trial? And that's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing is actually a successor. Successor? Oh, Edgeworth. So, who is this successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid's become a prosecutor real young, like 13, hasn't lost a trial since. That's why they call him Prodigy, pal. Kid. Wait a sec. 13? Kid can prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about. Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. And that country's got a lot of stuff, and it's a great place to develop a person's talent. Germany, huh? That's probably why I never heard of this person. Still, all it takes is then someone mentioning the name Von Karma. And I get a terrible flashback to that case. Poor Edgeworth. Stop it. Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. None of that matters anymore now that he's gone. As long as it's not the guy. Yeah, that is bad news. That is bad news. Okay, I guess that's really about that. I'm gonna move over to this side room. June 20th, I'm in our side room. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. Aw, she's like totally cute. Isn't she like your daughter? What? No. How old do you think I am? I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I, like, totally don't know him. What is that? You can see it, can you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock.
on that person's heart. Huh, what? This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these psychic locks, Mr. Nick. Psychic locks, huh? The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you'll see. But it's only one. I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Please, use the Mystic Maya Magatama on this person, and let's remove the lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but I guess I'll have to give it a try. You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you'll have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give this psychic lock thing a try. I'm gonna ask you again. Did you know, Dr. Gray? I totally don't know that guy. Like, you're more persistent than a roach. This girl is hiding something, I'm sure of it. Guess I have no choice but to remove this lock. Alright. First, I have to use Maya's Magatama. What do I do? Present it?
Take that!
The victim. Eeny miny, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, how many times do I, have to repeat myself? If you're, so totally sure, then where's, your proof? Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. What do you mean, indirectly? I should try to show you that the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between Edie and Dr. Gray. Here is your proof. What is that? Ouch, guess it doesn't have anything to do with it, huh? Ooh. That hurts. Ross did warn me. Make a mistake, it will hurt, she said. If I don't have enough evidence, I'll probably stop. Shall we take a look at the court record and think again? Well, that might be possible that you never met Dr. Gray in person. I believe indirectly known of him. What do you mean indirectly? I know we've already seen this. Oh, right, profiles. How can I forget? I'm so stupid. Fan of the occult. He's 8. It's gotta be one of these. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna reload my save. Here's your proof. What is that? Oh, heck. I can't load a save. He literally said that she introduced him. Do I not have that on record? This ain't working. How do I don't got enough evidence yet. I should probably investigate more clues before I try again. Yeah. Ain't working. Ain't working. I'm gonna need more things. But I guess that's really all I can do. So... I think... Let me just think. don't know what the map would do. I don't know what that's gonna do. Old steel key. Yeah, this didn't work. This didn't work. None of these are gonna work. I just don't think I have anything. I actually just don't think I have anything. I mean, I could try. I'll try one more time. What shows a possible connection? Folding screen bullet? No. Newspaper clipping? Black key? Both of these profiles didn't work. This didn't work. It wasn't a malpractice because she said she was like a patient or. She said she was patient. No, I gotta stop. Gotta gather more clues. Because I don't see anything. I really don't. So I'm gonna have to cut my losses here and move on. Hey, Gumshoe. I already talked to you about everything. How about in the chamber? Anything good here? This is where the medium sits originally. 4 panels on the flooring. The straw on the floor feels a little damp from the humidity in the air. No matter. What I do is draw my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood at the center here. I gotta think of something. Let me move over to this detention center and talk to Maya. June 20th, detention center visitor's room. Maya must be another round of questioning. Hope that head is easy on her, but these kind of cases aren't usually taken lightly, so I guess I'll come back later. Anything in here? Nope. So I have to. I actually kind of have to. The literal only thing I can do is talk to her. It's the only thing I can do. Oh, what do I have to talk to you. I literally can't do anything else. So I have to. I have to get whatever she's saying. What shows a connection? What in the world? I'm just gonna have to just keep. What shows possible connection? Let's see. It's not this. It's not these. No, oh my goodness. That's not what I wanted.
Take that!
Did you give him the guide map? Wait, did she give him the guide map? Here's your proof. Like, what is that? Okay, it didn't work. Ow. So that didn't do anything. Why would that work? I don't have anything. I swear I don't. I've tried this, I've tried this, I've tried this, I've tried these two. What is it, Morgan Fay? Is it Gumshoe? Oh my gosh, what do I do? Attorney's badge? Dude, that'd be really funny if that worked. It'd be really funny if the attorney's badge actually worked. What shows a connection? Was it this? The bullet? Random bullet? Here's your proof. Okay. Ow! How do you indirectly, other than this, how do you indirectly know someone? Because this was the first thing I did, was the newspaper clipping. But that didn't show a connection. It just showed... Oh my gosh, I used like everything except for this. I can't just keep blasting myself. I'm gonna have to... There's a pretty significant chance that I'm just missing something by not examining. Goodness. Would you take a look at this? Hey, it's like one of those little badges people in Congress all wear. No, I'm a lawyer. Like, so is that what you are? Oh boy. No, not safe. I wanted to load. So, I just don't have it. I just don't have it. I've examined everything. That's the first thing I do. I always examine. Incinerator. Urn. Nope. Maybe I need to go back into the... No. Maybe I need to go back into the one place. Back here. Maybe I missed something back here. The meditation room's on the other side of this very heavy door. The lock on it, whatever. It doesn't seem possible, but I managed to break it pretty bad. I made it break it pretty badly. When we want to do something bad enough, people can do the most amazing things. Oh my gosh, why is like nothing important? This is where the medium sits on this floor. Pool of blood in the center. What do I do, bro? I can't do nothing. Oh, I better shut my mouth. What? I'm not gonna give you any information about evidence, pal. Okay, I guess that didn't work. What does this key open? Old steel key. Would that open that door? You know what? I'm doing it. I'm just gonna keep blasting random things until something works. It's the only thing I have. I can't do anything else. Key. Okay, it didn't work. It's alright. Yeah, totally. So yeah, it's a profile. know that. Morgan. Maya. Did this. I'm just gonna keep doing it. I'll just run through all of it. And then I'll just... Last thing. I showed her this, right? Well, now I did. How in the world do I gather more evidence? I don't get it! Okay, she's hiding something, but I don't have evidence. That's the problem. Goodness. I just don't have it. I mean, what can I do? What can I do, man? What can I do? I'm actually stumped. Like, it's never made me this stumped before. So about this key. Hey, is that your house key or something, pal? Come on, it does look like a house key to you. And what's it for? It's... Actually, I should probably keep that a secret. It's my bicycle key. Oh, nothing special, huh? Okay, I guess I know what it is. I don't know, man. That's so goofy. What do I do? Where do I go? I've been this stuck in a long, long time. I'm just trying to examine the place. I'd love to go inside the channeling chamber, but there's just nothing for me. And I can't go here because she's not there. I can't. There's nothing in here. There's nothing over here. And then this is just dead end. I've literally presented every single bit of evidence I had. Every single thing. And still nothing. I swear. I've examined everything. Everything. Maybe I need to go back over to... I've done this. And this. I've done all of this. I've done every single thing here. It's the partial map, like 8 inches off the ground. Oh my gosh, bro. You know about that. What do I do? I've literally done everything. Now I gotta think. Where in the world do I go? Can't I, like, step out there or something? I'm stumped. I can't do anything.
I'm actually, like, lost. This is hard. This hardly ever happened before. I've looked everywhere. Everywhere. What shows a connection towards her and the doctor? Am I crazy? It's the only thing I have left to do. Is talk to this idiot about what happened. What do I do? I literally have no choice, but I don't have anything. What do I...
Take that!
I'm actually lost. I don't know. I don't know. Is it even possible? Oh, wait. Dude. Like, I'm really sorry, and I know, like, you totally had your heart set on it, but I can't, like, take it. What do you think about giving this to you? Oh my goodness, okay. I think I have to do it. I think I might actually have to do it. Alright. I don't think I have much of a choice here. I gotta look it up. It sucks, but I have to do it. I gotta Google it. I wish I knew, man. I wish I knew. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day and, hey, here's that news story. One about the malpractice suit. 14 patients died and it caused a huge 14 patients died and caused a huge stink. And that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Hmm? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal. This is for you. Alright, thanks. Newspaper clipping 2. I was actually meaning to show Gumshoe that, but I forgot. And, yeah, it turns out Mimi Miney, which is the nurse that died after falling asleep at the wheel. So that is how she knows about the guy. I wish I just remembered that in the first place. That's my fault. I should have known. But, you know, sometimes in life, you just gotta look it up. Anywho,
let's
Take that!
get through this part here. The victim. And kabam. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. What is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Miney. Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Mrs. Mimi Miney wouldn't have happened to be a relative of yours, would she? So you noticed. She was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse, perhaps? At Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray Surgical Clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray, which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Unlock successful. Please tell me all that you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Meanie Miney. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sis was always coming home totally wiped because she was overworked. Wiped out, so that's why she fell asleep at the wheel. That guy drove my sis so hard, so that's why the accident happened. There were 14 patients died from malpractice. Yeah, I think that was the doctor's fault too. My sis was pushed by everyone expectations and her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death. Oh, sorry. So are we done? I've already told my story to everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? That's how a psych lock works. Well, I don't plan on prying into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time is pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Trust me, I think I learned that pretty early. It looks like there's really nothing else for me to do, so back to the detention center. I bet a new development somewhere has happened, so let's go that way, shall we? Can I talk to you anymore? Nope. Back to the detention center. Ooh, June 20th, Korean Village. Mr. Nick? What's wrong? I've never left Korean Village. Really? Wow, that's it's pretty amazing. You're going to meet with Miss Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait! She ran off again. Well, I know Weenie's secret now, but I don't think I have any idea how it's gonna save Maya. I don't know if I should even go in there with a smile or a straight face. Well, let's see what's happening. June 20th, Detention Center Visitors Room. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice! Ah, Mia! Mia! Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. Mia. She's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. Whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, your face making is now no face to show a client, Phoenix. But, so tell me about it. I'm gonna guess that my sister's in a lot of trouble again. Yeah. I told her everything about what had happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is, tell me, please. Believe in your convictions. And fight for the complete acquittal of your client. And you think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is. I'll give you a hint as to why. Yes? Mediums can't have dreams. They can't? From what you told me, it seems like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, and she said she dreamt about she had died and been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, and I'm sure that when a medium channels, her own spirit disappears, which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. And what does this mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. Set up? But it's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow to see how she was set up. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. Key, huh? Alright. I'll show her the key I hold. Alright. Here's the key. Well, hold on. Present. Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key... Phoenix, listen, right now that key is sitting in your hand, however, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be a piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough. But how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have... I didn't know it at the time. But this day was gonna end with a turn for the surprising. Oh no. Mia? What? What's wrong? It's right. Only I can see the Cyclops. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer for this to be something she would have to hide under lock and key even from me? And the world is going on. To be continued. Well, my brothers. This seems to be a good place to end the episode. Long episode, this one. June 21st, 9:48 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. What? And, I think I'm going to end it here. Hope you guys have enjoyed Phoenix Wright 30. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.